So today we're going to make crunchy potatoes. And you start off, the easiest way to peel a potato is stick a fork in it, and then you can peel the potato without peeling your fingers. Our favorite potato is the Yukon Gold. Once you have it peeled, you want to slice it as thin as possible. So get some real thin slices going. Then you take the stack and slice it real thin. Get nice little small squares. And that helps them get all nice and crunchy and not steam so much that it makes them cook better. Okay, when you're ready to cook your potatoes, spray your pan, make sure your pans are nice and hot. Spray your pan with a little bit of non-stick spray and just a little bit of oil. You don't want much oil at all. That wasn't even a tablespoon, a couple teaspoons of oil. And when it's nice and hot, then you put your potatoes in. And you don't want too many because they'll steam instead of cook. Make sure you can still see a little bit of the bottom of the pan there. Spread them out real good and make sure they're all broken up after being cut. There we go, and don't touch them. Let them sit there and cook.
And this is really important if you want a nice crunchy potato, which we absolutely love with the scrambles. And like Terry said, the trick is leave them alone, and you'll see in a second she'll kind of peek at them to make sure they have a certain look before turning them. And of course this all relates to a stainless steel pan.
After a couple minutes that you have it on, what I do is I put a little pepper on it and maybe a touch of salt. I don't usually cook with much salt. And then every once in a while give the pan a little shake to make sure they're still moving around and not sticking to the bottom of the pan. The potatoes have been cooking for a while, they're still shaking. So what you want to do now is stir it up. See how they're brownish on the bottom? Give it a good stir.
It's been about 5 minutes they've been sitting there before they start getting brown. You don't want to turn them before they get brown like that.
Then you want to straighten them out a little bit and let them sit for another 5 minutes or so and brown again. If you keep turning them over too soon, you're constantly taking that brown off and it'll stick to the bottom if you don't allow it to brown up on you.
Cast iron, stainless steel takes a little time to get used to, but once you do, you're going to love it a whole lot more than Teflon or any other type of pan.
So the potatoes are browning. You want to stir them up real good. As you see, they're not sticking to the bottom, so I'm not losing my crunch on the top. I have it on a medium heat.
And we have electric. We wish we had gas, but that's all they have here.
Now that the potatoes are just about done, I've been stirring them on a regular basis once they brown. And you can hear and see that they're kind of a little crunchy. So what we'll do now is we'll put some paprika pepper on it. Get it in a little bunch. And you put quite a bit on, a good couple tablespoons. Maybe a full tablespoon. Like I said, sorry, I don't measure. Stir it up real good. It's all intermingle. It will smoke a little bit because the pepper's hitting the pan.
Herbs and spices are the key to everything that we do.
You can throw some turmeric in here too if you'd like. That's pretty good too. There we go. Now keep it on low and let it just sit there and cook. So your potatoes are done. They're all nice and crunchy and ready to eat and go. And they're dark like this because of the paprika.